Hello and welcome to my channel. Today I am doing a painting for my self-care bullet journal in which I am painting my anxiety and what it feels like in the moment today. As someone who struggles with anxiety for about as long as I can remember, and I am also a therapist by training, I think it's important to paint out your feelings and get out your emotions in whatever way works for you. So when I envisioned my anxiety today, I imagined myself folded in half and cuddled up against my legs, and in fact I was meditating today and I was in this position just experiencing all the anxiety that comes up and leaves your body when you think of it. One thing that came to me when I was imagining myself folded up and having this puddle of tears beneath me, I also imagined these beautiful blossoms coming up in spite of the pain. Part of the visual I got was this beautiful moon shining in through a window and lighting up the space inside with a little bit of hope. It's all about love. I wanna hold. It's all about my heart. I lost tonight. One little metaphor in my painting is sitting on top of a hill, because sometimes when you suffer with anxiety, and I know this from experience and working with clients, that it can feel very isolating and like you're on the top of a mountain and no one is there to understand what you're going through. But I just want you to know, if you're like me and you struggle with anxiety, that there is always help out there. For me, when I turned 18, it was the first time that I decided to go to therapy. I actually had a psychology teacher in high school tell us that we needed to be the generation to break the stigma of mental health and getting therapy. And I had an amazing experience with my first therapist, and she was actually the reason why I decided to go into therapy myself. And now I have the opportunity to work with amazing people and clients through my work, and I love working with families going through any kind of difficulty and helping them understand how to help their children. It's all about the lies I've told. It's all about the love I wanna hold. It's all about. And so after I have painted with my watercolors, I'm going back in with my Unipin pens and outlining the details of the painting. It's all about the life and death. It's all about my fears I left behind. Where am I going? I almost lost my mind in this circle spinning round. Now that I have finished up some of the details, I am going to go in with my white Uniball Signal pen and paint in some stars. It's all about the lies I've told. It's all about love I wanna hold. It's all about my heart I lost tonight.
It's all about the dreams I've had. It's all about life.
I am definitely still learning how to shade and work with watercolors to make my paintings look more realistic. Now that I have finished my painting, I am just cutting it out with my paper cutter, and then I will place it in my bullet journal.
I know that you'll go, my love, I'll think I'm yours. My dreams, like trees, I hope one day they'll grow.
And now I am just building my page next to it with some craft paper and a little piece of watercolor paper to swatch some of the colors that I used from my Decadent Pies palette. That will be linked in the description below.
So I wait, but you hate. You have so much to say. For you, I'm true. I have so much to do, though you know.
And now I'm just taking some washi tape to decorate and a underexposed Polaroid picture that didn't turn out. And I'm just going to write over it with a gold pen. I wrote this little saying as a reminder to myself that it's okay to just be. I don't always have to be doing and achieving and trying to accomplish something. I think a lot of us can get trapped in that way of thinking in our society, and it's so easy to be hard on ourselves when really we should be asking ourselves what it would be like to just be. Thank you so much for joining me today. I think it's important to be vulnerable and share our own struggles with mental health issues.